That's stage 1. Stage 2, after the axe dies, we get the Bosamdi in. The same scorching detonation, Plague of Toads stays from the first phase, and the main boss gets 2 additional abilities. Zombie Dust Totem, which will pretty much mind control somebody until the totem is dead. So don't get tempted by killing people off. Instead, just CC them and kill the totem off. The other new ability is Plague of Fire. Oh shit. I actually can't remember what it does exactly, how it looks. But he will launch fire from him.
It is not ready yet.
Ah, fuck me, can't remember that one, sorry.
Plague of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I think you get a circle around you if you have it, so you need to make sure nobody's stood in that circle.
That makes sense.
But it's got a very short time, so you need to move quickly.
Yeah, you have 2 seconds to move. Thank you, Fee. Now, Borswandi, he has 4 free skills. Ah, come on!
Is those your Welsh, what's it called? Welsh sheep?
Well, sheep rad as fuck, mate. They're gonna clear it. We're not gonna get a chance to get on him.
That was shit.
Is it? What the?
Can you please stop fuck around with toys around the
I am
bosses?
out of range.
Oh, was it me?
Company.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Boss's first target, sheep.
I tell you, we're lucky he didn't clear it. That sheep would have soloed it, mate. If it was a proper Welsh.
Wait, did he kill it?
Yeah, he told you.
Alright,
Well,
stage
was
2
it?
on Borsandi. 1 tank takes him and take him to Star. He's immune to damage, so don't bother attacking him at all. Don't get near him beside the tank who has him, because he has an aura that deals 1.5k shadow damage every 3 seconds, 30 yard radius. That's why you take him to Star. Death Storm. He's gonna target some random people in the raid. It deals 19k damage every 2 seconds for 8 seconds. Upon the expiring, it creates a portal that we are gonna need in phase 3. So stack them around diamond, somewhere there. Alright, that's stage 2. Stage 3. The main boss is still gonna be here. Half of the raid is gonna be teleported to a shadow alternative realm. The same abilities from phase... most abilities from phase 2 and 1 are still there. The Zombie Dust Totem and the Scorching Detonation. The boss outside is gonna get the Borsandi Spoon, which increases his damage by 2% every 2 seconds, and it does stack. He's gonna continue creating the Death Realm, or the portals, as well. Other than that, 2 ads will appear: Phantom of Rage and Phantom of Retribution. Phantom of Retribution casts Gravebolt, Seal of Borsandi, which is a deadly missile that targets a player that does damage to everybody within 4 yards. If it's not absorbed, it's patches on the ground. If it's not absorbed, it creates... it gives you Bohamdi's Wrath, which pretty much does 50k damage to everybody within 40 yards. So it's either getting 50k on one person or 50k on everybody outside. The Phantom Rage. I have a Smash ability. That does 56k shadow damage and decrease the healing the target takes by 50% for 8 seconds. And after 60 seconds, the caster becomes immune to crowd control as well. I don't know if it counts as 60 seconds of crowd control or just after 60 seconds of fighting them. In the Shadow Realm, you're gonna fight Boswadi. This most mobile DPS we have needs to go in there, preferably ranged. There will be blobs everywhere in there that you need to dodge. If you get hit by one, that ball will spawn in the normal realm. He's gonna cast a Invincible End. If you're caught within that, targeting zone of the cast, you're getting one shot, but there's no way around it, so you need to run away from it. That's why I prefer range to get in there. He will also spawn patches on the ground that does roughly around 38k shadow damage every second. Yeah, so try to avoid that. So don't stand in shade, and Plague of Fire as well within the Shadow Realm. Last stage. We get out here, everybody is united again, and we face off Rakatan. All the balls from the Shadow Realm are gonna be in here, so try to avoid them. He's still having this Scorching Detonation, he's having Plague of Toads, Plague of Fire, Death Door, and he gets the Invincible End as well. So when he casts it, get the hell away from him. I failed to mention that in Stage 3 in the Shadow Realm you're getting a stacking debuff while in the Shadow Realm. That debuff can be cleared by stepping on a portal. Right. That was way too much for me to explain. Any questions?
Can you say it one more time, please?
Kick him now.
I'm joking.
Can you go suck a fat black cock first? Then I will.
Give me a second.
Right, no, seriously.
I'm joking.
I know it was a bit messy, the explanation, but... Any
I
questions?
think I got it.
Sword. Smack things in the face.
And stare at shit on the floor. No, not with your face, Annie. In the face. No more Pepsi for you tonight.
And the Scorching Detonation seems to be a tank mechanic, sorry. And one last thing, in Stage 3, both tanks stay out.
So on the Scorchy thing, do we tank swap there, and then whoever it's targeted on runs off?
Yeah.
I assume.
I think that's the deal.
That's the way I kind of understand it to work.
Yeah, same. And you need to taunt on the Crushing Leap as well.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how fast we can, how far we can get. I actually, quick.
Food and flasks, guys.
Yeah, gonna need a new code.
Are we deciding on who's going into the Shadow
doing
Realm as well?
that quickly now. I don't know exactly how good it is for casters to be in there, but we're gonna try it anyway. Right, group 4 plus Death and Shaz.
I'm not very mobile.
No, but you can still outrun the
Okay.
in the bolt end thingy. I'm still not 100% sure how it works, since I've only seen it on video, but they mentioned that if you charge it, you get one-shotted.
As Vod asked, what are we starting on?
It doesn't matter. I mean, if you target the boss, the damage you do will be equally split to the two ads.
Okay.
So in theory,
we can hit the ads as well.
yeah, you can multi-dot, you can cleave. All damage you do on the boss is gonna be directed to the ads anyway. You know what, Death? I'm gonna try something else. You stay out and I go in instead.
Okay.
So group 4 plus Shaz and me.
Jared, can you swap sword and hammer around? Thank you. Now it's a proper wheelchair group.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Which one first?
Doesn't matter.
You stand before the finest defenders of Zuldazar. My loyal subjects.
Alright, we have the beam that follows people around. Stag on Ray. Stag on Ray. Good.
Away from my presence.
You might want to taunt the siege breaker. He's on a DPS.
Oh, I've got both of them, I think.
Oh, he should be fine, Rhea.
Away from my presence.
Stag on Fiend.
Feet coming.
Right, Bonsami is gonna spawn soon. If you bring King Rat to square.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Healers, if you keep an eye out on
Total's coming in.
on Sin, since if you take Bonsami and take him to Star.
Your hearts and minds belong to me.
Totem.
I must get closer.
Go, my beauties, go.
If you feel like you need to tank swap, do it.
I don't, but...
No, I'm
Yes.
talking about Sin.
Okay.
I've got like 46 stacks.
Yeah, tank swap.
Oh, I put the door wrong way. Sorry.
Totem.
Fuck is the totem? There it is. Can someone shout?
I shouted.
I am
Thank
out
you.
of range.
How many should you swap on?
Up to you. What you feel comfortable.
Doesn't last long, does it? So... Yeah, I'm up to 30, so probably it'll be easier for swap now.
Plague of Toads.
Sandala can be a deadly plague. Do my bidding.
Totem.
Oh, not a door.
Shall I swap again?
Yep.
Plague of Fire.
Bonsandi, you are my lower. Honor our bargain and strike down these attackers.
Might swap again if we can.
Demanding Rastakan. I'm gonna give you the power you seek, but you better watch your tool.
What
Oh.
are you doing here?
Shit.
Phantom of Rage.
Apparently, it's the people closest to him that gets dragged in.
Yep.
Do we have to kill the Phantom of Rage?
Yeah, you need to kill the phantoms first. Take the retribution one first.
Okay, Retribution is way back.
People inside the shadow, you can clear your stacks on the portals.
I've shouted just for a bit of healing.
Oh no. You're on your own now. Oh no. You're on your own now. Hey, no. No helping the tough one.
Yep, last stage.
Why are these
Hero up and see how far you can get.
You should have dealt with them by now, Bonsandi. You've been
Shouted.
king a long time, Rastaka. Maybe too long. If you can't be getting the job done, perhaps that pretty
How many rares do we
I got
have?
him.
kid.
2.
Few rares Emerald.
You
Rising.
die for your life.
Another res.
Get those fires out.
Run! Yeah, that's the one-shot mechanic.
Sandala can be a deadly place.
I can't even see what killed me.
No! The darkness. It is too much to control.
Plague of Toad and Plague of Fire coming at the same time.
You will burn for your climb. Sandala can be a deadly place.
Do we have a res for Dell?
Yeah. I think.
I thought you died. But
He's done it will end again.
Oh, run!
My people in the circle.
This darkness threatens to consume my soul. I must be free of it.
Plague of Fire coming in 8. Plague of Toads in 6.
Go, my pretties, go!
Inevitable end in 3. Start running away from him, melee.
My mana is low.
Plague of Toads afterwards, and Plague of Fire.
His power is dead. It is a curse. You should have fled.
Plague of Fire in 7. Plague of Toads in 4. Inevitable End in 8.
Oh, sorry guys, I could not get my thing quick enough.
Alright, keep it going, keep it going.
And a deadly plague.
Run away from him, Inevitable End.
Keep the damage rolling on him as much as you can during this.
Hammer, can you taunt the boss?
Dead, mate.
Oh, it says Hammer's alive for me, sorry.
Sword.
Sword. Sword.
You got him, boys, I think. Go on, keep going, keep going. You got him.
Should have fled.
I'm dead.
Kill him, Fee.
Dead to all
That's it.
invaders.
Go on!
One shot. One shot.
That definitely wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Nice clean kill.
Hammer, Hearthstone, really coming for me.
We can savor our victory.
I
would probably call it
People
nice.
out of here.
Chaotic kill, but a kill nevertheless.
To the ships.
It's the first try, I'm
Whoa.
actually surprised we killed him.
Ooh, drink it.
I got a mount. No.
Shut up, you did not get the mount.
There is
I
no
got-
mount on this one.
What is
If you're referring to Breath of...
Crafting legend. No, breath.
Wait, I
Oh,
can't
you got
find it.
An enchanting recipe.
Yeah, you got enchanting.
Ah,
Enchanting, sorry.
Oh, cool, it makes a pet. The
It
tiki
is
mask.
enchanting, yeah.
Tiki mask. Yeah.
right, now to the most annoying boss in the whole world.
And that is.
Ray needs to be blindfolded.
Oh, why? Oh, sheep.
After all, 385 plate wrist, haste versatility.
I got a trinket, I'm well happy.
That last phase was so hard. I could barely got the Chaos Bolt off, and I had to move.
My toes will fail me.
I had to keep shifting him away from those doors because I couldn't see. There was so much going on.
Good job. Nonetheless. Right, nobody seems to want the wrist.
Thank you.
Are we going the right way?
Yep.
I'm following Arrow, so it's his fault.
Wait, I thought this guy is on our team. The no.
Yeah, you'll see, you'll see.
Okay.
We get to experience the siege.
Don't spoil it for
Don't
him!
spoil it.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah. I'm
Leave
joking.
me
No.
alone.
I jumped on the ball. Is it okay?
No,
No,
no!
it's Jen.
Oh,
Wait.
Jesus Christ, so
No.
done.
You broke the game.
I almost got a heart attack. That was not funny. Whew, whew. But this guy drops the mount.
Mm-hmm.
I've already seen someone get the mount.
Yeah, there's been a warrior running around Borealis with it.
Yeah. Is it okay if I speak to this
No.
okay.
No.
Don't even look at him.
You're not allowed.
Aki Angkor.
Okay, I'll speak. I don't know, I'll not speak to him. Oh, it's the boss down there.
Just stay here.
I can't see anything.
Stay on the no, actually jump in the water.
Don't jump in the water.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I get the summon? Oh, if need. I do it only as the boss telling me to. Oh, I don't need to summon.
The attack on Zuldazar was a success, but the Horde caught up to us as we retreated.
We have a witness who survived the battle, my king.
The Grand Admiral fought bravely. As did the High King. Tell you what happened. The Horde attacked with such rage when they saw their king fall.
Fuck you, King Rastakhan.
I'll do my best to tell you what happened. It started when they
Never
saw
Oh no, I'm a cow.
What
the
the?
Horde hoped to pin us
I'm a-
between their
what?
pursuing
What?
champions.
Oh my god, it'll work.
They didn't.
Oh my god, what an idea.
I look like Jordan just woke up. I look awful.
Oh my
Hey
god.
Vod, you're one as well.
Fucking troll.
I'd rather be a troll.
I've never seen bot so big before.
Fucking look at me.
twins.
So wait.
Looks like it.
Forsaken all the way.
Am I the
Oh, for
only one who
fuck's
got
sake.
turned into a blood elf?
Shut up.
No, they all got 2. Oh, phew.
Wait, am I a woman?
I'm sick.
Can somebody check if I'm a female or if I'm a male?
Come here, sword.
Check me out. Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Not me either.
There's nothing there. We need
You're
more.
male. You're male.
How do you know?
Because you're a hunchback.
You get your Horde racial as well for this.
Oh.
Yeah, put your Horde racial on your bar.
Check the dancing.
I've got bloody berserking. Well happy.
Oh, if you
Fuck
do
off, I got the-
cultivate,
I don't think I
I can
got any.
cultivate curves faster or something.
So go to your general spell book, not for the spec sword. And you'll find a new racial there.
Oh.
Oh look, I can stomp
I
things.
still don't find it.
Check this one.
Cannibalism.
Oh, I found it. I found
Get
it.
to eat people, sword.
So I got the most
What?
useless of them all. Arcane Torment.
It won't. I tried to activate it. It won't eat.
It's overlapped.
Pretty good against casters, that's...
Right, shall we clear some trash then?
We're gonna kill the.
I don't want to
lion.
look at me.
Boom.
I'm having...
I'm
My-
confused. Do
You're
I
not
yell
half
for the
dead,
alliance or for
My
the
ration
horde?
don't work.
What do we say?
For
Kill the
pony.
gnome.
For the ponies, yes.
No, for pony.
I think I go with Jordy. Kill the gnomes! Kill the gnomes!
We experienced what every single Alliance player always wanted. Kill the gnomes.
I just, oh, God, I feel so
I've wanted the racials more than anything.
I still don't know why we're Horde and not Alliance. Can someone explain?
Because this is what the Horde saw.
Yeah, this is what the Hordes are experiencing in the raid.
Well, the Horde's gonna fade. Wait, are we going to? This is
We're gonna go
confusing.
kill Jaina.
Forever? Or is she going to?
Yeah, forever.
Jesus,
no, she's gonna yell enough and that'll be it.
No, we're gonna kill her forever. She's gone after this raid.
But I can't use my race.
What racial are you trying to use?
Oh wait, I have to. They have to be dead.
You have to wait. Yeah, when they're dead, there's no combat.
Thing.
Will of the Forsaken is the one you want to be.
Why would I want to damage someone if they're dead?
Oh, no, you're not.
heal.
No.
It's a free heal.
No, you're eating him. You're eating
Oh,
him. There we go.
I like this. I'm just.
Stop
waving
eating things,
my-
get over here and hit things.
So just having a mid-range snack.
Just be careful which body parts you eat there, sword.
I ate all of it. Sorry.
You know, he's only going for the male corpses.
No, it was a woman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure. He's
it was-
experimenting.
There's
It's,
nothing like a tasty phallus, so don't listen to him, bud.
Okay, I don't know what.
You would know, right?
Right. Now for the fun part. This needs some coordination. For some people at least. Not for some people. Just. Right. Hi, Tinker Megatron.
Megatorque.
Megatorque, whatever. His tank ability, electroshock strikes, which just deal flat out 15k damage, nature damage to the tank. And each melee hit he does against the same target increases the damage of that electroshock by 15%. And it's gonna reset when he finds a new target, basically. So that's your tank swap ability. Next one is Buster Cannon. Yeah. He shoots out from him, I guess. And it does 105k nature damage instantly and additional 23k every 1 second. And your haste is reduced by 100% for 10 seconds. So don't get hit by it. Next one, Heavy Froster. He's gonna jump up, find a spot, and crush down on it. When he goes up, the blast off of it does around 100k damage to all players within 10 yards of Megator. So when he does it, we need to stay away from him. And additionally, Crash Down inflicts 40k physical damage to all players and 248 physical damage to players within 12 yards of him. Or of the impact point. Next ability, Gigaball Charge. He's gonna plant a targeting a volatile energy charge that inflicts 5k nature damage every second for 15 seconds. When it expires, it's blasting off in a Gigabolt blast that does around 16k nature damage and additional 15k nature damage every 2 seconds for 30 seconds to all target within the sight of the blast. Pretty much he's gonna stick that thing on a player and you need to line of sight everybody if you wanna avoid them getting the Gigabolt blast.
I get assist, Jared, for a second.
For what?
Gonna stick 3 markers down just while you're chatting.
You know, I'm not good at multitasking. Alright, you got it. Next one, deployable spark bots. Pretty much bots that gets deployed around. They take 99% less damage. After 1 minute. Yeah. They take 99% less damage. I'm gonna get back to them in a short. Right. The last ability he does is World Enlarger, which pretty much shrinks players. And you can actually tramp down other players. If somebody accidentally run over you, you take around 75k damage and getting stunned for 1 second. You need the people who get world enlarged need to find the spark bots. As soon as you enter the spark bots, you have 1 minute to enter the code. But here's the twist. 3 people will get shrunk and 3 people will enter. The thing is, you can only see the other 2's codes. You can't see your own. So what's going to happen is one person takes the lead of both of the 3 people, and that person start out by calling what color they have and ask for his or her own afterwards.
What do we...
In normal, you can see them all, Jaro.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm
Jarrow, I don't mind calling
Well, good to know just in case. The one I watched said we needed when to call
that's
the code
heroic.
as well. Okay.
That's heroic. That's why I'm mixing those two.
Yeah, I don't mind calling that, Jarrow, if you want.
Okay, it depends if you're getting shrunk, that's the thing. If you're not getting shrunk, you can't call them, you can't see them.
Oh, yeah. I will shout that and someone else can call mine.
Yeah.
I can still call the other two.
Just in case you can't see your own. Afterward, but you have 1 minute to enter the code. If you don't, yeah, you pretty much get spanked for around 75k damage and stunned for 3 seconds. If you manage to get the code right, you can self-destruct and get rid of the bot.
Yeah, and if you fail, we still have the bot annoying us, right?
Yeah, and it spits out the shocking pulse that deals damage and stunning people. Right, stage 2, we get Chip's favorite mob of all time, the exploding sheep. Or was it somebody else? I'm not quite sure. Right, if you touch it, you pretty much deal 125k to all players within 4 yards. Besides, no, sorry, that's when it expires. If you touch it, you take 41k damage and additional 20k damage every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. He's still going to do the Gigaball charge and World Enlarger, so we still have getting rid of the remaining bots at that time. Stage 3, his attack speed is increased, and he periodically launches things at several players, inflicting 9.3k nature damage. Yes, burst cannon that you should avoid. Heavy thrusters, Gigaball charge, and the robots. And that's just going to be a race to kill them at that point. Right, any questions? Take the silence as a no.
I've put 3 markers down behind some rock piles. If you get the debuff, not where you get turned tiny, the other debuff.
Gigaball charge.
Yep. Run behind the rocks where there is a marker. And line of sight the raid.
Yeah.
Tuck in nice and close to the rock piles.
Yes. Yeah, and I think if you accidentally both run to the same, they're shaped in a way so that if you tuck into your own little space on each side of it, you can still avoid the raid and each other and be okay.
Yes, but as far as I saw, only 2 to 3 people should get that debuff at the same time, and we have 3 spots. But yeah, it is possible to stack 2 people at least on star and maybe circle. Not quite 100% sure about circle, but star, it is possible to stack 2 people. Yep. Any other questions, suggestions, feelings?
I think seeing it will make it all fall into place much more than any question answered will do.
I'm more worried about the bots and the codes. If it happens that the code is only displayed by the other people, I mean you can only see other people's code, then be quick to call out. Just 1 person call out.
I'll call it out to start out if I come down.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology! Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine!
Scrabby bots?
Have a taste of
Bust cannon?
superior gnomish artillery! I'd advise you to stay grounded!
You have plenty of time to run away with the Gigavolt charge, by the way.
Clear the landing area.
Get out of that rubbish.
Cluster cannon.
Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine.
Gigavolt charge incoming.
For a shocking twist. Thrusters engage.
Okay, 3 people are going in.
Somebody didn't break line of sight.
Don't line of sight, don't... so, red. The person in the middle, red. I don't have a marker for you.
If you're small, get into the robots and start cracking codes.
Let's see how you handle this little. I'd advise you to stay.
So, the one I'm marking with orange... well, marker red, spanner.
The landing area.
Still a spanner.
For it.
That's Grippo, spanner.
Press him on.
Spanner again.
More to go.
Still spanner.
I'm pressing it, mate, when you say.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Where's the rest of the small people?
I'd advise you to stay.
it's still saying spanner, buddy. Oh, yellow.
Yellow, alright.
Spanner again.
Nicely. Yeah, then you should have the option to self-destruct.
You have to hold the button down for quite a bit, I think.
One down. More to go. Target.
2 seconds, I'm just checking my bigwigs config to see if I can get it to mark the people in the bots. Because that'll be a hell of a lot easier.
Right, I'm in one. You can't see your own fear, you have green.
Jarrow, your spanner. B purple, Jarrow yellow. B yellow.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong
Jarrow
one.
red.
One person call out. Erwin, if you take care of those.
Target terminated.
That would be nice.
Incompetent.
I'm setting my bigwigs to mark the 3 people with star, orange and diamond.
Right, at least we
Could
got.
I get a res, please?
At least we got to see all the.
You know, you just like come back right at the top of the stairs, right?
Oh, I was setting my bigwigs so I can cool things. Thank you, Brightney. See, Brightney's nice.
Du bist Erasmus Burbur.
Raspberry, Raz. Great. Cheers, Chip.
He can't talk with us. He's talking in Dwarvish. It's broken for him.
It says common for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I only have.
Did we just get a bit overwhelmed with the little robots? Is that basically?
Yeah, I think 2 out of 3 of the first shrunk people died.
Okay. Can we walk over short people. Does that?
Yeah, you can.
You,
Yeah.
you damage them if you.
Yeah, I thought we did. Yeah.
So I've got it set up now. My big wigs is now going to mark the 3 people.
5,
Don't go near the marks.
3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology! Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine!
Blast cannon in 3. Or burster cannon.
Have a taste of superior gnomish artillery! Get ready for a
Gigavolt charge.
shocking twist!
Sword and bow.
Blast off incoming.
Engaged!
I'm out of range.
Can I come out now?
Yes, you
Burster cannon.
Let's see how you handle this little gizmo! I'd advise you to stay grounded!
Can you talk, please? Thank you.
There's blast off, and then world enlarger. Everyone spread just a little bit. Spread, spread.
Right, if you're little, you go into one of the robots straight away.
Forge yellow. Blue. Dale blue. Ford green.
I don't know what colour blue is. I need
Say
a
cog. It's a cog. Sword yellow. Dale red. Spanner. Sword spanner.
What is spanner?
Dale screw.
Red one.
Yellow screw. Sword red spanner. Blue cog. Blue cog sword. Red thing. Red skull.
I didn't know what spanner is.
Ah.
I'd advise you
Gigavolt charge incoming.
clear the landing area. Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine.
Buster cannon.
A taste of superior gnomish artillery.
World enlarge and 8.
World enlarger. My marking isn't working for some reason, which really makes this more... Ray getting something.
I'm in it.
Ray green. Ray red. Natasha blue cog. Sin blue cog. Ray green thing.
Natasha red.
Natasha red. Sin yellow.
Natasha yellow.
Sin purple.
Natasha yellow. Awesome. Self-destruct.
Taunt.
Gigavolt charge incoming.
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
If you can, get him closer into mid.
He told me.
Dale, run that thing out. Thank you.
Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine.
Buster cannon in 5.
Have a taste of superior
Buster cannon.
artillery.
World enlarger.
World enlarger.
This should keep you busy for a while.
Chippy and Natasha.
Natasha green. Fee green. Natasha purple. Fee purple.
I can go in as well. I just had it as well. Go on.
Fee blue.
Sheep incoming.
The Linky yellow. Natasha blue. Ray purple.
Again, say mine again.
Yellow.
Natasha blue.
Ray red. Salinki yellow.
Ray blue.
Ray blue.
Can I get mine?
Yellow. Still blue. Blue. Purple.
I'm tiny again.
I'm shrunk, but there's no robots.
Yeah, I had that a minute ago as well.
There's one up.
I'm gonna die.
I'm in one. Won't give me no clues.
Yellow. Red. Oh, you're dead, I think. Shouted.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Green.
Purple. Oh, I died.
One down. More to
You know.
Holy Christ, it's
That's
hard
the
to...
last phase.
It's really hard to DPS. Call that shit out.
Much better try.
More to go.
Hey, Chip, you're talking properly now.
Incompetent raiders.
It's fine when he talks in guild or chat, like a raid chat. It's
Right.
just when he says out.
Don't talk insane anymore then.
Well, his character is announcing things, but it's announcing things wrong. So his character was announcing that he was made small, but it just kept saying Veld.
right, guys, who's colorblind?
Me.
Right. Anyone else?
Who said me, sorry?
Dale.
Okay. Dale, I'll try to call yours in the actual shapes then.
Yeah, the blue and purple I can't see the difference between, and the green and yellow I can't see the difference between. The only one you're good on shouting a colour is the red.
Yeah, it's...
Are they the same order every time?
No, it gets very hectic because they're all very different.
Dale's favourite fight this.
The thing is, I've got to click on each person to see who's in which one. So I'm like going between them all and trying not to click people. It's a pain in the ass.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, you're doing a super job.
You can hear my voice sort of get louder and louder and louder
You
as I
sound
get
so
more
cute. It's like,
agitated.
red. No, the thing is, you're confusing me because you were saying sin blue, and it's like I'm not in anything. I'm not little.
You're Rhea.
Erwin.
I don't know.
Erwin,
Like, it's only Jarrow calls you Sin. You're Rhea.
Erwin, do you want to split that job so you and me call it out?
Possibly, but I think it's going to get even more confusing with two people trying to call the same people and stuff.
No, because I'm gonna wait after you say a color, then I'm gonna call out the next one for the person I have.
Yes, sounds good then.
Can we go back to Rastakhan?
It's fine. It's just interesting. My DPS is definitely suffering a bit. Ray beat me.
The horror.
Snicker.
Yeah.
Right, everyone's ready?
5.
It's like, you hit!
4, 3.
So if you don't have anything to say during the boss fights, make it easier for everyone to don't.
They are not in your favor. Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
Cannon,
Have a taste of superior gnomish artillery.
Gigavolt and Free,
I'd advise you to stay grounded.
I'm behind Star, so don't go there.
Blast off and Free,
Thrusters, engage.
Blaster Cannon,
For it. Let's see how you handle this little gizmo. I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Gigavolt, Blast off and Free, World enlarge and form.
Right, it's coming up.
Let's cut you down to size.
It's too far away.
Grippo, green. Dale, purple.
Chicken.
Grippo, yellow. Dale, cog.
Grippo, green.
Vod, purple. Dale, yellow screw.
I'm out.
Vod, screw.
To stay grounded.
Bod, green.
Thing, Vod.
Thrusters engaged.
Blast off.
Have a taste of superior
Cannon.
gnomish artillery.
Sorry, Dale, I kept calling colours, forgetting.
Yeah, I did click the wrong one. I think I got stuck. So that was my bad.
Well, you can at least take the damage.
Yeah.
Get ready for a shocking twist.
Blast off incoming.
Thrusters engaged.
I'm going behind orange with the Gigavolt.
Let's see how you handle this little gizmo.
Cannon incoming.
You asked for it.
World enlarge and 8.
Spread out a little bit if it's coming in. Spread out. Don't run over each other. Natasha, red.
Emerald, green.
Natasha, yellow.
Emerald, purple.
Natasha, green.
Emerald, red.
Yep. I'm the other little person. Sorry, I'll get in one now. Pull me out.
Let's see how you handle
Green.
this little thrusters
Blue.
engaged.
Purple.
Done.
Gigavolt in 6.
Thank you for no one running on me, by the way.
Shocking twist.
You don't, please.
Let's see
Cannon in
how you
8.
handle this little gizmo. You asked for it. This should keep you busy for
Blast
a while.
off. World enlarge and form.
I know how fond you are.
Can't even see where he's he's not landing. World enlarger, careful of people. Okay, I've got little. I'm leaving it for a moment.
Death, yellow.
Shaz, yellow.
No, it's not me.
Geordie, purple. Shaz, red. Geordie, yellow. Shaz, green.
Watch out for the explosion.
Hammer,
Steve.
purple. Geordie, purple. Hammer, green. Vod, purple. Vod, green. Hammer, purple. Vod, purple. Holy fucking Christ, we've got them all.
Small, I'm looking for a
I've
robot.
just been shrunk.
I'm
No
shrunk.
robots.
It's fine, just don't get run over.
Stay grounded.
Just avoid getting run over. Yeah.
Staying in the middle, don't come to the middle. We're in the middle, go away. Go away.
Careful of sheep. Ray, what? Don't go near the sheep.
Damn it, why?
Your odds of victory are decreasing.
Stage 2.
Exponentially. By
I'm out of range.
We get a shout.
I've used mine.
Save.
Use mine.
Mine's up.
Do we hero now?
Nice, stage 3.
Taste of superior gnomish artillery.
Gigavolt. Blast off in 6.
Thrusters engaged.
Cannon. Gigavolt in 6.
Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget
Go up, hero up. World Enlarger in 2.
Let's cut you down to size.
Dale, purple weird thing. Sin, purple weird thing. Dale, yellow screw. Sin, yellow screw. Dale, spanner. Sin, spanner.
Let's see how you handle this little. Get ready for a shocking twist.
Alright, Gigavolt is here and blast off. Cannon.
Superior gnomish artillery. Target terminated.
I'm dead.
Save the rest. How many races do we have?
2.
Res him.
Rising.
I'd advise you to stay
Gigavolt.
grounded.
Ignore it. Finish this fucker
Fuck you,
off.
you stumpy twat.
Didn't you got red sword?
Look at his little baby carriage. Anybody get them out?
I get
The
them
High
out.
Tinker fought
Just
bravely.
learn and watch. No, watch and
Wasn't
learn.
enough. Thank the tides he had one last trick
Ready?
up his sleeve to carry him to safety.
What did I say? Didn't get it.
You know, it's an instant raid kick if you got it.
How could you let that?
Right, we have 5 minutes left.
And second, why don't I have an escape?
Is Jane next? Or
No, it's Stormy and Blockade, I think.
okay.
But I
And
want
then
your
it's Jaina.
blade soaked in Proudmoore blood. Move.
Up for all. 385 back piece, crit, mastery and avoidance, and increases Cold Terran or Sandalari engineering by 5.
Bravely to get us out of.
Hold this ground, 7th Legion. We need to get our ships away.
Leaving so soon, Shaw? Oh,
Yeah,
what
let
a
me just
pity.
for fun roll.
I've got an arrow with your name carved into
Yay,
it.
71.
We'll cross paths again, Blind
My-
Core.
my
I'll
poor
see you
DPS
deader in
at 5.
chains before this war.
We actually have
It's
2 of
alright,
them.
Zorni. It was for the greater good, darling.
We have 2 of the capes.
Give it to somebody main. I'm on my...
Then it's just the next one on the list, Dev.
Yep.
Not because I am, but...
Raze has avoidance, mine doesn't.
Yeah, the winner gets raised first, and then the next highest gets yours.
Huh?
Right, sword. If you trade Ray for the cape, and I trade you, Erwin, where are you?
Hiding.
Hold on. It's not letting me give it because mine's a 370.
Okay.
That's the second time that's
Right.
happened to me. Sorry, sword.
Erwin, give yours to sword.
It's lucky I'm not a slacker. Now I
It's
can
shit,
trade
it's shit
mine.
though, it's shit. What's the point in giving me a 385 item level thing that's worse than my 370 and then not let me give that away? That's fucking bullshit. That's a really...
Sim it, mate. Fucking sim it. Because it might not be worse.
It is, it's definitely worse. It's crit haste. It's crit mass.
It's good.
Yeah, not as good as...
Oh guys, we got 3 down again.
I got a thing, see, I got a gem as well, so I've got a dump
Right,
haste.
if you two wanna measure cock size in a few minutes,
Yeah.
huge question is now Friday. Do we continue on the last 2 buses, or do we do a complete fresh one?
Last 2. There's no
Last
point in
2.
normal. We're pissing over normal. We need to get
Alrighty.
We need to
I'm
get
gonna-
it cleared and into...
Okay.
Straight to Mythic.
Okay. Listen up. I'm gonna do a ready check. If you wanna continue Friday on what we're going on the last 2, you press ready. If you wanna do a fresh run, you press not ready.
And if you don't mind either way?
You press ready.
You let it time out.
Yeah.
It does say the difference.
I'm okay either way.
Same here.
So the people who are question mark now don't mind either way. I have one question for those who, for you, Chip. Then I'm just asking why you want to do normal for fresh. Not that I don't mind. I'm fine either way. True.
Would be nice to see the bosses again.
Yeah, it should go a lot quicker.
What we can do, in theory, then, is since Death came on his Warlock, just have you save the lock Friday?
I can.
I just think it's been really easy.
Yeah, same.
We've missed so.
I mean, it has been easy, Ray, but that means that without having the tactics before all the bosses, we should be able to piss over it in a night, get some people some more Azurite gear.
Good
but
point.
But the Azurite gear that's dropping, I know it's 5 ring, but most people can't go into like the 3rd or 4th rings yet, so they're not going to get PvE benefit out of that.
So long as they get the first ring, possibly the second, most people should be at about 30 Azurite level, and that's close.
Erwin,
get the DPS traits.
Erwin, may I also remind the world quest that drops Azurite gear drops free 85 gear for me. I think it's the same for everyone else.
Yeah,
it depends on your item level.
That doesn't necessarily mean traits though, but the stamina, just going from the old stuff to the new stuff with stamina, is enormous.
Okay.
Get a bit more health, heroic will be easier.
Let's do a compromise then. Friday, fresh run, and we save Dev's locks for next Monday.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, honestly.
That's
I
a
reckon
good
if
one.
we'd done a fresh run though, we could clear the whole thing next week.
Yeah.
Unless
And now you
we,
fixed it.
unless we get to high fall Megaton Friday, then we just keep the luck we have.
Yeah, I reckon we can clear up to here Friday quite happily. I don't see an issue with that.
Everyone happy with that compromise?
I'm out.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
10 minutes before each boss going through tactics, will we? So
yeah,
have a lot more actual time killing. So
we shouldn't have any problem with the first 4 at least. It's maybe King Ragastan and High Thinker may push us a little bit since they were pretty weird kills. At least the King was.
I'm more worried about Council again, mate. Considering it was Chip tanking, then me, then Ray.
It's because Chip's a boss.
Yeah, well, I mean, that extra gear from the other bosses might help. If some people still need a lot of gear, or some gear. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for tonight. 3 bosses down is good. Good. I'm happy. I hope you are.
That's good fun.
Considering they are actually they are saying that High Tinker is one of the hardest one in here.
surely if we're seeing it from the Horde side though, we're now doing the first bosses of the Horde, so they're only going to get easier. Are they not? Is that not the way it works? Because that's their first bosses,
Yeah,
and the first boss
Raftakan
is
is
always
technically
easier.
supposed to be the hardest boss in
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Dale High Thinker is the same, should be the same difficulty as Obolus for Horde side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Storm or Blockade is the same as the Enclave.
Yeah, so we've done the hardest bosses in here, so the rest should be easy-ish.
I mean,
theoretically.
Jaina is one and is hard. At least what I've seen and